Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. A bit of a silly episode today, because it's a very simple process. It's a very simple idea. Um, but the four units I'm going to be using today all have the exact same layout of sin affinities. All of them has 3 Sloth, 2 Gluttony, and 1 Gloom. It's a funny thing, so I figured, I saw people mentioning how, she's got the exact same sin spread as several other units, and I was like, why don't we just run them? Also, for the bit, I'm going to not take any ego gifts that, give us more resources. We're just only going to get these 3, other than, the 2 we start with for each other one. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. It'll be a very, monocolor looking, set of resonances most of the time. But it'll be funny. Might as well, right? I feel like I do not use Warp Yisong nearly enough. I still barely remember he exists. I don't like him. I don't know. If he'd come at a better time, then maybe I would have liked him. But, being the end of Season 2 was another Warp unit, but just for Yisong this time. Kinda lame. God, especially because, why did they bother giving him, the fancy, shadowy out, teaser image, right? When it is just Warp Yisung. I don't know. It is interesting how much they, when Limbus first launched, they do, those shadowy teasers for basically every single ID, right? We even got one for, 7, for 7 Otis, who we would definitely not get one for these days. Although I guess it was for first 3-star, so it was a notable occasion then, but... with season 2, they definitely toned down on that a lot. Especially because there were so many Season 0 IDs in Season 2, though, right? Since it was so long. So it makes enough sense. Oh yeah, there is a stream going on right now if you're watching this near when it was posted, a Ruina stream. If you can join in if you want, but, the usual plug. You know how it goes. Lowest star, wholesome, heartwarming. I'll keep on going. But yeah. And he's cool. He's Rupture, though. That makes him cooler than some of the other Warp 3 stars, because he's, pretty good for Rupture teams, and I like Rupture a lot. I like Rupture Charge, too, because, Gregor ADD is one of my favorite egos in the game. Because it's very fun to use. But I don't know. It also didn't help that, Warp Ryoshi was, what, 2.5 months before Warp Yisong, right? Because she was, she was late August, right? So it was, a 2.5 month difference between them. That's probably the closest we've had any, Season 0 banners, the same group, to each other. Unless you include Zwei Rodion to Zwei Gregor Faust. But that's a little different, because that was only, a partial Zwei banner at first. Zwei also only had one ID up to that point, being a pretty bad one, so... It was definitely very warranted. Nice. And this guy should die to this standoff. There we go, cool. Building up a lot of haste, too. We actually technically do have a bit of a haste team going on here, right? So most of these guys do benefit from speed, a decent bit. Because, you want speed... I guess they don't benefit... You're the only one who benefits from speed, but... G-Corp Otis is great for giving haste to allies. You gain haste from your skill 1. Do you have haste on something? You might. I don't know if you actually do. We're not changing skills, because then that would ruin, the team complexion. Perversion, that's more resources for stuff we already have, so that would probably be fine, but I'm not interested in it, right? Malpus is nice early on. Oh, Lightning Rod's actually really nice, isn't it? That's cool. And Bloody Gadget doesn't help us particularly. We'll press on. Seems good.
자자, 대열 정비하고
Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, we started with singing ego gifts. It's simply because we have two people that are syncing. Because you two are both singing technically, even if it's only your skill 3. So I figured, we could get Compass, maybe benefit from that. I don't really know what I was thinking, per se. Yeah, we're still building up a little bit of sanity on some of our people. There's Ishmael max. Otis is basically max now. That's good. Yeah, you gain haste with your passive. That's what it is. See, everyone here does have some sort of haste synergy, and you can put bind skill too. Is it like a very notable haste synergy? Not really, because Ishmael's the only one that actually gets like a direct benefit from having haste, but it's still nice to be fast, right? If you get Curriculum Vitae, we could benefit even more. Oh, that's the bit I was going for yesterday, wasn't it? So no need to double up on bits. I wonder what's picking up my mic. Yeah, it's storming a lot outside right now. Thundery, lightningy, a lot of rain. It happens. Well, what better conditions for recording than that, right? None as far as I know. Nice. Love when you get the kill with his skill 3 and just send them to the warp dimension. And there we go. That is floor 1 done and dusted. Get it? Shh. You see, it's a funny joke because the butler IDs and how they like dust things. It's a little hard to understand the joke, I'm sure, but it's a rather humorous one. I must admit. That wasn't funny. Oh well. Is there anything we really want to upgrade here? Not really. I might just take top path then, yeah. This way we can get more ego gifts. Rest stop doesn't help us too much because there's nothing we particularly want to upgrade. Right? That's at least how I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Who knows? It's nice that there's still a couple egos we can use. I think some of it's because we still have some resources saved. But like Bygone Days, that one is very much usable. Dimension Shredder is actually very usable, which could be good. Burst Rupture on targets. Oh, Sunshower is also very usable for Otis. Cool. Of course, Liger Domain works. If we had Lantern, it would work too, Garden of Thorns only works because we still... let's just pull out Garden of Thorns. Simply so we get rid of these resources we don't want. It's the easiest way to do it, right? Other than, turning off the Starlight Reward, which would have been, a frankly simpler option, but I would probably forget to turn it back on. Sure, we get some Gluttony damage up this turn. Very, very useful. Yeah, now we only have resources of the 3 Sin Affinities we want resources for. If we are given, like, the option to take an ego gift that would give us more resources that we don't want, I'll probably just refuse it, or maybe... I'll take it if I can sell it immediately without bringing it into a fight, but chances are that's not very likely. So I'll probably just try and refuse it. Yeah, now... Alright, I didn't think that through. Is there anything that costs 1 lust? I don't think we've got anything that costs 1 lust, unfortunately. Oh, wait. If we had 1 round... Okay, we're stuck with that 1 lust then. That means we can't use the 1 lust, but it's going to be like a blight in the corner of our screen. We're just going to keep on seeing it, and it's going to, be the scar of my foolishness. Because I forgot, that would make a lot of sense, if I gained lust from that, right? Oh well. Should have been a Gluttony ego, that's fine. It really shouldn't have. I'm just making a bit, because if it was Gluttony, then Gregor would have 3 Gluttony egos, which, I mean, isn't the most shocking thing, I remember back in the day when Yisong could have only Sloth egos equipped, before they made Sunshower into Evolve. Back in the day, God. Back in my day. Before they made Sunshower into Evolve. you know.
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
Hardcore guys, simple enough. We can keep on giving them, you know, a right thrashing, if you will. Yeah. Because we don't have anyone with envy on the team, we aren't getting the full benefit from telepole, which is, you know, the same thing that happened yesterday, but oh well. I was like, why do we only have 3 charge? I always forget about the fact that telepole only gives you the charge if you've got 2 people with envy on the team. Because most of the time, like, of course you've got 2 people with envy on the team. Like, what, do you have, like, no envy or barely any envy at all? Like, it should be pretty easy to, like, trigger. Not when you're going for specific stupid bits, though, right? Like this one, where we don't have any envy. And we've actually got, like, the least possible, amount of sins on a team that you can get. Unless you have, like... I guess if you have only Magic Bullet Otis, then you only have 2 sins. And you could argue you have only 2 for, like, Queecliff and, Kim Merso, but they've also got a counter of a different sin of so they've technically got 3. While Magic Bullet Otis genuinely only has 2. Maybe that's the play then. You'll have to solo with Magic Bullet Otis, which I'm sure is doable. You can solo with basically anyone, especially good units, right? Doesn't mean it's particularly fun, though. Nice. Love the 6 defense level up to all allies this turn and next turn. Not all allies, did Yusong not have it? Because Yusong attacked first. Never mind. Yusong should have it. It just didn't show up because his attack was technically going beforehand, even though it was taking place after. They're all dead anyways, it doesn't matter. Violence really is the best solution in it. It sure is. Oh, Skull Crumbs. Oh, that works. Decently enough. Oh, Bound King. We do not want your ego gift. We'll take it 3 levels instead. There we go, nice. Avoided, you know, catastrophe. Would have gotten so many resources that would have been, good for us, but we don't want any good resources. Ugh. I shudder at the thought of getting resources that would actually help our team. Love a good smoke break. I think I got Stagger, that's nice. You're mostly Pierce, but your skill 1 is Slash, so that's nice. We'll go for a no Sloth type turn. 2 skill 3s, 3 skill 2s. And, like, the best part is you can tell super easily how many skill 3s, how many skill 2s, how many skill 1s there are. With only need to glance at it a little bit, because whenever you see a Sloth, it's a skill 1. Whenever you see a Gluttony, it's a skill 2. Whenever you see a Gloom, it's a skill 3. It just works out perfectly. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't really help us particularly. But it's something, right? And we should be able to finish them all off here. They're all pretty weak. Half of them being staggered, the other half being, you know, 20 or less HP. Actually, no, more than half of them. I don't know why I thought that bottom left Taikyu guy wasn't staggered. I guess I saw the stagger plus and didn't register it as a stagger. Because it's a slightly different color than normal stagger, or something weird like that, probably. I don't know. Down you go, though. Cool. On to Ebony Queen's Apple, which is another pretty simple fight. Unfortunately, we don't have any of her weaknesses, since she's weak to Wrath and Pride. Although I guess we do have to mention Shredder, but that's a Pride ego, so it's kind of weird territory. We can clash everything though, so it should be fairly easy. Even get some sinking count on the roots. How are the roots doing for sinking? Very poorly. Okay, the right stem is the only one that I got more than a single sinking count. Okay. That's interesting. And why did the right stem get all of the sinking? I don't know. That's weird. Sure, get some more sinking on that thing. Why not? We'll do something like that. Or should we... Oh. We won't break the fruit here, that's fine. We'll probably break the fruit next turn. Next turn we'll have enough skill slots to be able to do it while still clashing everything. Not that you do very much damage to us, I'd just rather clash everything, right? There we go, here's some sinking. Yeah, there we go. That'll be nice. Gregor will unit burst that sinking a little bit. Right arm's also right stem is also the one that gets staggered, so there we go. Cool. It's basically dead. Yep, let's save that. Why not? You can do some clashing, you can do that. Flexible suppression should take the fruit down. Here's a strong attack. Should be good. We'll also be able to get rid of the roots, so we'll stop getting this lame bind. Okay, you may resist this partially, but we do not care. It is a very strong skill too. For you know what it is especially. A nice staggered the roots. We can also upturn the dry earth. As per usual, anyone can do this like without even like needing to think. You've got enough charge, you can get funny rupture going, cool. You're slow, so we'll just kill you. Yeah, Yisung Skill 3 finishes the job. There we go. That was a funny camera turn. Very funny. I feel like that didn't exactly happen as intended, but that's fine. Gloom, Wrath Pride don't help us at all. Gloom though, single coin. I mean, this is nice for Otis, I guess. We'll roll with it. The left option would have been nice too because of the ego gift. But I wanted it to actually take one for a Sin Affinity we had, right? Especially because it's Gloom, which is our skill 3s, aka our strongest attack, so it's nice if those are stronger. Even if it's only, you know, a 10% difference. And no, they're stronger, but everything else is weaker, but... What's the difference, really? Nice. And whenever Otis is in the middle of the dashboard when we get the 2 Sloth Residents, her passive hits almost the entire team, everyone except for Yisung. That's nice. Speaking of Yisung, he can get, you know, up to his nice 15 charge this turn, so that's good. Get morale boost again, although Otis is the slowest this time, so it's only playing to Ishmael. Nice. And then we can just go top half, don't go for any sloth at all, go for only stronger attacks. Dimensional Rift, this kills. And you resist Pierce, I guess. It still kills though. I'm so confused why it turned the camera after we killed Ebony Queen in that fight though. Like there it worked normally. Like what's the bit there? Why did I just decide to do the 360 like afterwards? I don't know. I don't use warp Yisung enough to know for sure. I don't run the warp units like at all really enough. Yisung especially though, since it was after, it's kind of tired of them, right? Tell the truth. Can we get the NDA? It's Gloom. Yeah, you should be able to do this. Nice. You get the NDA. A little bit of a damage up. It's a little unfortunate because we take a lot of one-sided attacks because we have less people than enemies. There is Piece of Relationship. There is Charge-type gloves. Alright. Is Golden worth it at this point? Probably not. It probably is worth it. All things considered, but... Too late. You've got a lot of really good stuff already, jeez. We've got some blunt skills, I guess. Because there's like Ish skill 1, and then there's everything G-Corp has. I'm trying to think if I should sell something, because I kind of want to upgrade some stuff. Mainly, you know, these two for the bit. Especially you. It's probably late enough we can sell the stuff that gets us cost, and, you know, it would help. I don't know if that's worth it, though. We don't need lithograph. Healing is cool, but not the most important. SP damage is cool, but not very important. Honestly, we could just ditch the sinking stuff. Especially Red Order. And this one is nice, though. Because everyone's going to sinking at combat start for the first turn because of the compass, right? That's probably good enough for now. We don't need to, like, fully max out, you know, our charge stuff. I'd just like to get more charge to start out with, because it would be funny. Especially for Yisung. Only for Yisung, really, because we don't have Crick and Vitae. That'll be another, like, priority for us, I guess. We're starting every fight with 8 charge now, so that's nice. Yeah, we're already at 15 charge after a single skill 2. Although, unfortunately, it does go down by 1. So we'll just stick with that for now, yeah. Build up and charge this turn, then next turn you can do a funny. Just really, you know, seal the deal. Nice. We love that Guardian with all the defense level up. And yeah, we can kill this guy with that. No, that we need to, but yeah. A lot of skill 3s this turn. Everyone's actually going for 1 skill 3. So that's comedic. And it probably kills with the second coin. Oh no, it kills with the first coin, alright. Fair enough, I guess. And Guardian finishes the last one off. Nice. We've got, what, like a Pekatula encounter into the rest stop into the boss, I think? Something like that. Sounds simple enough.
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
Okay, let's see. Who do we not care about? You and you, probably? Yeah, seems good. Andrew's like, we'll do a lot here. That'll work decently. That'll work decently, that'll work decently, yeah. Seems good. You know, these energy cycle will get us almost to be able to skill 3 next turn. I didn't say if he had to get to skill 3 next turn anyways, he might just not. Although I guess he gets a second skill slot, so chances are fairly good, right? Nice. A little bit of a close one, but Ishmael prevails in the end, so that's cool. And yeah, very pitiful amounts of damage. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna just wait this turn. You can kill that guy here. Okay. Looks good. We're killing 2 of the people that are staggered most likely here as well, so that'll be nice. Oh yeah, we've got 21 charge, because our charge max is 30. Pretty nice. Oh. How did you get so many tails there, Gregor? It really doesn't make sense for you to have so much trouble with maxing. You got like 2 like tail. You got 2 like 1 heads, 1 tails like combos in a row. That was interesting. Oh. Dimensional Rift, kill that guy. Kill that guy. And then you guys can just make sure these 2 die. That should work. Nice. Otis keeps on stacking offense defense level with the tattoo. Pretty funny. Yeah, does it just kill with only 2 coins needed? I'm not shocked. And there's the Guardian. I feel like I do like Warp Yisung. I think we're kind of getting to the point where I'm starting to get, like, relatively okay with the idea of more warp ideas. I really don't want more warp ideas in particular. I'd like charged stuff that isn't warp. Like T-Corp, I'm sure could have cool mechanics. Maybe we'll get those at some point. I don't know. Would be cool, though. Yeah, it's like the same thing. This is just cheaper. We got so many 20% chances there. Jeez. That was like 3? Or was it just 2? I might have just been 2. But I feel like we lost barely any costs for upgrading both of those to max. Jeez. You gonna just send it for the bit? Might as well. It cost us everything we owned that time, which is, I mean, fair enough, right? More sinking with Broken Compass? Why not? Okay, looking good. It's dog time. This dog, will crumble. I guess the plan here is anything that's going for Gregor, we probably just won't bother redirecting, right? So that one, cool. Should work well. We're also, you know, like, what level are you? 49, so we're actually higher level than you by, like, a decent margin, because we're all 53, because we have 10 from the Ego Gift, and we also got 3 from the Bound King event. Or the King in Binds. It's still not used to that name. I called it Bound King for so long. It's the smallest difference, though, so I'm certain I can get used to it, right? Okay, some neutrals there. We get morale boost going, so that's a bunch of speed next turn. Not that we really need it, but it still, once again, is very funny. Oof, that's fine. Here, okay. Straining technique should do fairly well. Get some sinking going. Not a lot of sinking. What part got... I should have checked. What part got all the sinking from Compass? Because it looked like the body didn't get very much. Although I guess you don't often get that much from Compass against Avenues and stuff. Where's all the sinking, like, located, though? The teleport, mostly. Okay, cool. Whenever we get a skill 3 on one of these two, we'll probably try using it on the actual telepole. Might as well, right? Everyone's able to just clash here. Nice. It, you know, helps when you're actually pretty well leveled. I say that like it's like... Whatever. Level 53. What's the max level you can get? There's like, what, like... 6 more levels or something available from events? So I think there's like 3 more events that give like 2 levels to the entire team each. I think King Point is the only one that's 3. Is there another one that's 3? I don't remember. I always go for the Ego Gift, so it's hard for me to say. You're going for your funny howl. That's fine. We are not concerned. We can Dimensional Rift you. That's cool. Love dimensionally rifting. And that'll work. Nice. Spend some charge to get some funny rupture going. Not like a lot of funny rupture, but it's still good. You get some dimensional rift. And we did stagger the body there, so good for us. Let's see. Okay, even skill 3 again, that's cool. Very, very cool. Neutral. Neutral. We can have you skill 2, the mass deck, yeah. I don't even know if it's necessary. I wouldn't be surprised if you do just die this turn. I guess we don't have anything too insane going on, but I think we've got enough insane. Yeah, I think you do just die this turn. Maybe I'm overestimating the power of Yusung's skill 3, but I think his skill 2 could definitely... I think it's... yeah, you definitely die. Yep, there we go, without a doubt. Is it going to do the spin thing? Why did it do the spin thing for... Why did it do the spin thing for Ebony Queen and no one else at the very end there? I don't know. Really? You're just giving this to us. I really wanted to Mirror Nightmare, but if you're gonna give us Artistic Sense, absolutely we will take it, and we will upgrade it to max so we can kill the boss in this floor with it brutally. Don't mind if I do, after all. And it's Piercing Gloom, so the person would have been weak to singing anyway, so it's just the extra damage modifier. We'll get it to plus plus though, so we really get it. Looks good. We're getting really lucky with ego gifts. We've gotten 3 tier 4s just kind of randomly. The charge one, the sync. We also have NDA. That is true. I don't really count NDA nearly as much because it's the NDA, right? It's like that. The NDA is often kind of free. As long as you got someone that can pass the Cyclops test, you're set. Dimensional Rift this guy. Killed the second coin. It happens. And I was gonna say this dude left. Did that? No one just died to the voodoo doll? I assume he did. I don't think we've got anything else that would have killed there. We don't have like burn or anything like that, or we don't have moths, so like that wouldn't kill. So I guess the person just had 3 less HP and died to voodoo doll. Elbozo, right? Okay. More Factula seems simple enough. What's the plan here going to be? You figure skill 3 immediately. We'll wait a turn for it though. Since we can't use it to its maximum potential quite yet. You're being attacked a bunch. Are you being one-sided? You're not. Okay. Who do we ignore then? Bottom left, top right, probably. Yeah, okay. Seems good. There we go. You're doing 2 to 3 damage. You're doing 2 to 6 damage. Yeah. That'll be fine. This isn't the strongest attack, it still staggers, so that's good. It also gets a bunch of sinking on that guy, which could be nice. Sinking actually does good damage against the ones that resist Gloom because they don't resist sinking anymore because of the Artistic Sense. Nice. You can see Artistic Sense proccing whenever we hit one of them because it's making sinking do super effective damage. Or fatal damage. Super effective, god. Oh, just cycle that guy. That there, that there. And that there. Seems good. We should kill most of them here. I don't think all of them. Of course, I don't think Otis is getting a kill. Nice. Do I think Ishmael's getting a kill? Probably, honestly. They're weak to Gloom, and this is a strong attack. And you're also, level 53, so you're doing a lot of damage. Yeah, nice, cool. So there's just this one left, so we can just auto-damage it and it should die. That wasn't even the leftmost attack. Why did you skip in line, Isang? I don't know, was it him to the left? It might have been him to the left of himself, but I still don't know. A little bit silly of you, buddy. Buster. Okay, some pirates. Little rats of pie. You guys are doing some damage, not enough for me to be concerned much at all. I guess we should probably kill one of the other, that's right. Almost made a small mistake there. Okay, Gregor tied a little bit, but he managed to get at least 1 coin off, so that's good. And here we go, now you can do the funny. Yeah, we're set. And here we go, this kills, probably don't get the 3rd coin off, yep. As expected, that's fine. No funny animation for us. That's okay. These guys all die here. Without really much doubt. Resist slash doesn't make enough of a difference though. And last one down. Alright. Well, that was the last normal fight of the round. We get 2 events into the shop and the rest stop into the boss. Being a Pierce Gloom boss, so it's one of those 3, you know. KQE, Centipede, Fox. We'll take the bell, because we can sell it, assuming Dawn gets 50-50, but she does not. Oh, all ally! Dude, that's rough. That is also rough. I don't think we can do this, especially if we just lost sanity. Yeah, no. Okay, that's even more sanity loss then. Okay, Dawn, you got this. Okay. That was not great. It was funny, though, that's for sure. Employee card, we don't really need. Gray coat. Actually, probably pretty solid. Gloom Skills heal. What else were we looking for, though? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we can sell a bunch of stuff. Let's wait a second to sell stuff. Wrist guards is cool. It's no curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae, I guess, is the main thing we're looking for here, right? No, look. Okay, we're gonna sell a bunch of stuff and then we'll upgrade a bunch of stuff. The usual. We'll sell the stuff that's also just kind of bad, too. Is this good? It's probably good, because we're gonna want this to get to ++. Maybe something else. I don't know, no curriculum vitae, but that's fine. Should have taken the power glove, whatever they call it. Yeah, it's 50% more damage against enemies without sanity. That's funny. Looks good, and on to the final boss. With this, you know, ragtag team of like-minded sinners. Fox it is, alright. We can't sun shower, which would be a normal reaction in such a situation. Legodomain is actually the only mass tech we got here. Actually, that's still fine, though. Legodomain hits 3 of them. Might not necessarily kill them, though. That's the one issue, but that's fine. It's good enough. A lot of favorites and stuff. Should have spent some cost to heal our sanity more. Oh well. You know, we live with our actions, right? Tails is unfortunate. Not very shocking, though. Okay, it still killed all of them, though, so, once again, I think I've kind of been forgetting about the whole fact that we are level 53. Which is, higher level than you usually are in mirror dungeons, ever, really. It's only when you get pretty lucky stuff, right? Nice. You kind of need to win that clash, so that's good. Because otherwise you wouldn't have had enough charge this turn. Okay, let's do a little combo here, shall we? This will be pretty good for us. Because we'll inflict some rupture, and then we'll burst a bunch of rupture. Yeah. Something like this. That's a neutral. Oh, I'm willing to risk it, though. For the biscuit. Yeah, just break the head there, just because I felt like it, right? Sometimes you just feel like breaking the head. They got a little bit charge left, which you can spend with Dimension Shredder, inflict a little bit more Dimensional Rift. Because as long as he's got 1 charge, he inflicts Dimensional Rift with this. Makes him kind of bad, like, without Warp. Because he doesn't have a way to gain charge, like, without the Ego passive here, without the Rambling Man Ego passive. One of my favorite Ego passives just because of its name. Rambling Man. Really, really a rude name to call Yi-Sung, but it is accurate. So I don't know if it's rude then. Okay, you're gonna ruin all of our sanity, as per usual. How's the sinking going? How's the rupture going? Okay, the body's got a lot of rupture. It's got a lot of sinking. I mean, I think we just go... I think I just go all in on the body then. Get rid of all this rupture. Or should we do this? This is probably better, actually. Yeah. The head's got some sinking, some rupture, but not too much. You've got a fair bit, though, thanks to us breaking the umbrellas. We should also probably do that. Yeah, cool. Seems good. Losing Sandy is rude, but we'll pull through. That was a smart move, yeah, sure was. Yeah, that's nice. Energy cycle is rupture count neutral when you've got high charge, which we do, which is why I wanted to use it a bunch. Yeah, body's got a lot of rupture, so let's just finish you off. Don't need to care about maintaining the rupture at this point, because we can just kill you. And that's all we need to do. 13 speed on Gregor, a single hit, does enough. That's our victory. I feel like we got some pretty nice synergy going with a very anti-synergistic team. Sure, we had like the resonance and stuff, but none of us really benefit from resonance that much most of the time. Right? At least from, my point of view. We managed to get some rupture stuff going, some sinking stuff going. A lot of haste stuff going. Haste actually is the main, like, linking. Just that was nice for all of them, and they all had, like, some way of building it up. Either way, give me my boxes. 9 boxes. It's nice. It's nice that we're already getting a week with nothing on it. It's a week to, build up some boxes, right? Especially since Mirror Dungeon 4 might come out this week? They haven't announced it yet, though. I assume it would come out this week, but I feel like, they do, like, an ego banner or something alongside it, right? Like they did last season. I don't know, though. It's hard to tell with Project Moon. They're very, consistently inconsistent with, like, some of the finer details. Like, you can predict it to some degree, but only to some degree, right? There we go, that's good, though. Always nice to get more stuff. Yeah, we're doing decently. Got, like, a fair bit of... I've got enough shards to upgrade to up-tie Lantern to max once I get the thread. And also, I now have enough to get Effervescent Corrosion to max once I get the thread. You still need Red Eyes open. We need a bunch more of your shards. And then you still need both Yas and Yada. Yeah. And Holiday. And I think that'll be everything, right? Just 5 egos left. Not a lot, all things considered. Yeah, 3 Sloth, 2 Gluttony, 1 Gloom. What more could you need? But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!